Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm newtmechanist, and today we are going to be trying out Iron Nest, the heavy turret simulator, where you get to pilot a giant artillery mecha. Should be interesting. It's a neat concept. Kind of surprised it didn't release multiplayer, but apparently they're going to. I'm interested in how that plays out. But we'll see how the base game goes today. Words. Code is progressing ever so slowly on the 2.0 setup. But we will get there. We will get there. It'll be neat. It'll be neat. Let's check in with the kitties here. Do buttons. Let's see, we have, looks like Mason, Sherbet, and Sammy on the bed. Sky getting his ears scratched over there on the table. And Ember is over near the food dish. I have spoken her name, but she didn't move. It's usually a very prompt response if she's going to. But yeah. Oh, buttons. It's been interesting. It is refreshing to be getting the streams a little more on the regular. We are on schedule this week so far. Hopefully it continues like that. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more of them in there, but for the time being, we've still got some breathing space for more programming, and ideally I get some videos rolling again. I would like to get some of those fun little shorts and whatnot out there. But we'll see. The game has a lot of like VR tactile look to it, let's say. There are a lot of things that we interact with. Looks like we have various missions. Or will. Huh. Apparently there are challenge missions and associated high scores. Yeah, we are in a physical environment. All-time kills high scores. Huh. Winners of the Prove It to Recon contest. Calibration fire, it says. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. So this is kind of range finding sort of thing to figure out, based on how you position the gun, what that actually means. Like, kind of like aligning sights on a gun, making sure that the knobs and the levers actually do what you think they're going to do. Sure, calculate, load, rotate, elevate, fire. You are here. Iron Nest is operational. Calibration fire is ordered. Plot your firing trajectory to the target on the map. Fire a high explosive shell at the target. We are currently here. Our target is there. Glory to Castile. Okay, we don't have to put everything on the notepad. We can manually carriage return if we want. Okay, so now we need to plot our position here. We are at H355. Okay, right there, we can see the little arrow. So right here, our target is at Q442. Over here. Bearing 85.7, range of 8.9 kilometers. Okay, so now I go over field reports. We measured. Now we go over to the calculator, which will have a wheel, a kind of a selector, and a number readout. Oh, there it is. Okay, distance to target is 8.9. Then, like, let's see. Why would we know how to select powder charges? Calculator. Would not be enough charges for that angle. Okay. Okay. Oh, select 2, you know. I can read. Elevation to 53.4. Like we're facing the correct direction. So we load the shells, we rotate, and we elevate. High explosive shell. Load the shell. One charge. That's the thing what make the shell go is what we're doing now. Okay. And then we push them in. Now we need to... is our elevation. It's going to be 5340. Right? Auto rotation lever. Well, that's much better. And louder. Fine adjustment here. Just so. Yeah. Theoretically, we're aiming the right direction, but 85.7 degrees. I feel like we should be turning. I like the big gears in the background. I got some good hydraulics in this thing. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type confirmed. Bearing is 85.7. Elevation is 53.4. Gun is armed. That one. Maybe this one. Oh, it was that one. That's the right one. Ooh, neat. Guess this is plotting our shot. Looks like we're effectively a little to the left. Oh, well. I mean, right about on. How'd we do? Oh. Itty. Confirmed. Combat ready. Stand by. Neat. Opened up somewhere. Oh, here we go. Right? Nope, this is another thing. Engines. Also cool. Also cool. Oh, there it is. Couple animation alignment glitches there. Pick up Hester. I mean, Cat is liquid. He seems to be able to, you know, slip between stuff. Pick up coffee can. Cup. Balance heat and pressure throughout brewing. Very fiddly. I don't know if we're doing it right. Yep. 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 I don't know if that was right. Like, instruction manual. As is tradition, he's laying on whatever you're dealing with. At least one of the screenshots has the cat, like, up on the map. Founding recruits. Probably, like, Kickstarter members kind of stuff. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming 300. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which has been described by the king as particularly unsporting. Okay, I wish I had been paying attention to when this went down. I wonder if that was our test fire target. Punch cards unlocked. HE shell and star shell. Parachute delayed illumination shell. Lights target area for scouting. Okay. Completed the mission with minimum rounds expended. Fire and light. Identified anti-monarchist elements operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the royal palace to mark the general's peace initiative. Iron Nest has been assigned both operations. Oop. Adjusting mouse cord here. There we go. Pull the lever. Ooh. Doodads. Reset kill tokens. Delete all map measurements. Reset marker tokens. Guessing we have flags, looks like spotters, and I presume enemy stuff. Like little red cannons. HE only. Check adjacent typewriter for field reports. We are here. Observation assets are here. Okay, okay. Spotter 1 is at L974. And then spotter 2 is at K174. Actually, let's spotter 1, L974. And spotter 2 is at K174. Just so. Checking some buttons. We appear functional, yes. Okay, and then our nest is at H355. Okay. And we have bearing 94 degrees from spotter 1. Triangulating. Then from spotter 2, we have 50 degrees. Means we want to go right here. Us to here. 66.1 at 13.24 kilometers. Let's reset those markers here. Okay, what we want then is we're going to use yellow as our designator for, so this one is 50 degrees. And then this one is 94 degrees. So, and then we'll use red. Here. There we go. So that's, take our range calculator here. 13.22. Round and round and round it goes. Needs at least 3 powder charges. .88. So we have an HE shell. Medium blast radius. Can I do a bigger boom? Blast. Medium blast. Star shells. Okay, no, just that. Load. We are at 52.88. Man, that's a breach. That guy's on there. Probably going to turn it down a little bit here. Just a little bit. Oh, that's better, but... Man. I guess that'll do. Okay, 52.88, and our rotation needs to be 66.1. Okay. We're going to shoot things. We're using high explosive ordnance. We are at 66.1 on rotation. 52.88 elevation. Ready to fire. Let's see how we do. Show me the splody. Civilian riot. Neat. Target 1 destroyed. Okay. Nothing changed there. We now have indications on the others. Can we double tap them? Like, can we get 2 at once? Like that? Like, will that work? Oops. I'm sure it'll be fine. What does that do for us? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try it for science and for cool explosions. Right about there. Seven 68.1. Structure, high priorities. Hey, okay, yeah, triangulation. Ah, okay. The compass being how do we like within X range of. Okay. So our distance is 12.97. This is far too enjoyable. 1.88. Oh, right gun pressure system pressure. Oh. Close that for a moment. Definitely not OSHA compliant here. We need to rotate a little bit. 68.1. Elevation needs to be at... Oh, well, we need to load first. So we've got another HE shell that we can load. Let's see here. Load them up. Cool mechanisms. That's some Fallout vault door stuff going on there. Oh, cool. It's going automatically back up to where it was. D1.88. A bearing of 68.1. Okay, so left gun elevation correct. We're firing HE shells. We have a turret rotation of 68.1. Gonna shoot. Got our HE shell. 68.1. 51.88. Ready to roll. Oh. Huh, that's a thing you can do. Get the firing controls out of the way. Lock the thing. Pull the trigger. All right, how we doing? This is subtle going on here, but it's plotting our shot. We just fired at something about 13 kilometers away. There's travel time. Show me the double kill. Aha! 2 for 1. Double your war crimes at half the price. Target's destroyed. Phase 1 complete. Second fire mission is now authorized. Starburst over the Royal Palace. Non-combat operation. Maybe on a subsequent playthrough, what we'll do, if we get to that point, is can I fire an HE shell at the palace? Okay. Shall only in the vicinity. Ground observers will indicate corrections. Keep going until they're happy. Okay. Nine 7-4. Let's put spotter 1 back. Well, no. 24.36. Oh, wow. Not making this easy, bud. That's... I'm sorry, that's a window that we're dealing with here. Bearing from spotter 1 is 251. They said yellow arrows will be adjustments, so let's do a white arrow. Oh, white arrow isn't helping me. $51, $251. Which means I am firing from here to here. Uh, 4.47. About there. Gonna use up our minimum charge. 53.64. All right, almost star shell. Then we load the shell. I don't know what requisition is for, but it seems to be a thing. Powder charge, it's not too far. Lock and load. Rammer retracts. Plug inserted. That's moving into position. We need a bearing of 0.7. So 53.64. Yeah, it's on their roadmap at some point to get multiplayer into this, and that could be really cool. Okay, let's confirm. We are going to fire a shell. Yes, yes. We are using a star shell. Bearing is 0.7. Elevation is 53.64. Oh, hey there, Furrow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, there's already a mod for it. Oh, do they have, like, workshop support, or are we talking, like, Nexus mod? Didn't check. I'm not averse to Nexus mods, but I don't prefer them. Fiddlier and lower security assurance. Okay, was... They're within 3.29 kilometers this way. Not making this straightforward, but I mean, spotting is spotting. It's not like we're talking... We're clearly not talking like laser rangefinders here. Something about multiple points of impact. Isn't there a thing somewhere? Oh, here we go. Okay, well, we're just going to have to kind of wing it because they're not sure where we're hitting, but it's right around in here. So... I think we're just gonna... right there. All these buttons that I'm not hitting correctly. Hey there, Rico. Welcome. Neat if there is a way to recapture a line, but, well, maybe I just don't know what is. There. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're blowing things up at a great distance. Oh, okay. Forgot a step. 0.67. My punch card. Hey there, Tass. 6-7 is such a strange meme. It is kind of a thing in a vacuum, because the thing itself was not, like, fundamentally a joke or a, you know, or cute or amusing or anything like that. It was just a thing that was said. Uh, 34, maybe? .02. Rotate, rotate. Ooh, 5.3. Okay. How's your day going, Tess? Enrico? 24.02. Yes. Star round. Bearing of 325.3. And 3402. Lock and load. Show me the cool stuff. Guessing that was close enough. Starburst position confirmed satisfactory. Fire mission complete. Neat. Oh, hey. We got a thing. I'm reminded of what I saw, like, what has been in the promo videos for that. There's, like, one where you're in an orbital defense cannon, and it has the vibe of, like, you're receiving orders from the outside, and you have to decide, am I actually going to do that? Am I going to fire on that thing? So, a hatch at the top opened up, and somebody dropped a record in. Hat customization. Fan. Would presume we have a record player somewhere. Was it up here somewhere? I mean, one wouldn't think there'd be a record player up here. With all the splody. Oh, there's another one here, too. Oh, there is. Huh. Lozan. Welcome. How joyous. The presence of this is concerning. How's the cats? Cats are doing well. And hey, you got priorities on. You got the right priorities. Work and college and all that is more important. Check in with the kitties real quick here. We got a triple on the bed there. Ember in her spot. Sky up in the tree. Molly down beneath me, all accounted for. Neat. Aw. Oh, that's disconcerting. Oof. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're close. It's very Mason-y. Darker orange than should be. Oh. Little hiccup on OBS there. Make sure everything is still functioning. You know, Sammy doesn't get enough enough screen time. Coffee machine, the little espresso machine seems to be like a mini game. Night of celebration marred by atrocity. On an evening set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. Majesty the King has entrusted me with a sacred mission, the general stated. The peaceful unification of the Iberian people through reconciliation. It is a mission I do not abandon lightly. When pressed as to what he meant by lightly, the general did not elaborate. Bread prices stable, except where explosive. Ministry of Supply reassures citizens that grain reserves remain ample following reports of bakery detonations in several towns. Officials attribute the blast to overly patriotic yeast and praise bakers for pushing fermentation to new horizons. Consumers are advised to chew confidently and keep distance from the ovens. Do not speculate. Unverified explanations cause instability. Instability helps the enemy. Windows are replaceable. Loyal citizens are not. Stand near the wall. For sale, mystery meat. Freshly landed this morning. Meat comes pre-tenderized. Tastes like victory. Ooh, cannibalism. For sale, home. Some reassembly required. Hello, Yopi. Welcome. How many times must we turn the other cheek? We're blowing stuff up. Ooh. Beverage. "3 years, the general has extended every olive branch available to him. And for 3 years, the brutish rebels have returned the branches aflame. As His Majesty the King honored the general's dedication to peace with a medal, the anti-monarchists desecrated the ceremony with artillery fire upon a civilian quarter. One wonders when the general's patience will find its limits." Yeah. They're blaming what we're doing on the anti-monarchists. Our test shot, the target that they gave us for the test fire, was a civilian hospital. And they said the anti-monarchists blew it up. And this time we fired on 3 civilian riots with heavy artillery. The Hindenburg celebrates its 100th crossing. We are the baddies. We got Marksman's Honor. And perfect accuracy. Average kills per impact. First shot hit 1, and I was able to hit 2 with the second. This time we can requisition more powder charges. We can request a scout plane flyover. And we're going to get AP shells. This is true, Furl. This is true. I mean, it's not to say that we're that they're blaming it on okay people. It's that we definitely blew those things up. We definitely killed, quote, civilian riots. And the other side is like the newspapers say, oh, the other side did it. There's a vibe of we're using our opponents to cover up political action. Oh, okay. There's like 4 slots for medals. Marksman, Unbroken Volley. Sustain consecutive kills across successive fire missions. Completed the mission requisitioning only the minimum assets necessary. Conducted fire operations with minimal allied casualties. I'm reminded of Helldivers, the like, oh man, No friendly fire incidents. The fact that it's kind of shocking to them that we managed to do that. The monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of that place. High Command has ordered the city restored to the crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. As is tradition in a lot of games, requisition is potions, and we can't possibly use potions. We're moving. Just a moment. Ah. Ah. Off in a bit tonight. Do. City is to be cleared of hostiles. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. Requisition console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement at your discretion. Spotter bearings are accurate within 0.5 degrees. So we have some inaccuracy this time. Or at least more inaccuracy. This margin rarely affects a fire mission. It may matter when bearings run near parallel or when several measurements compound. Request additional intel if a solution seems uncertain. We are here. We have spotters 1, 2, and 3. Oh dear. Okay, before we start firing, or, proceeding towards firing, quick break. I will be right back. And we're back. Gonna get up and move around more. Gotta make sure I have those breaks when I need them to. Okay, let's see here. How much can we... Okay. Oh, okay. That was a... That happened. Hello, Sky. One of my kitties has come to sit with me. And he is one of the ones that if he doesn't get the sort of sit with me that he wants, he'll become an issue. Yeah. He's been very snuggly today, which has impeded things like typing. Giant rolls of paper for replacements. All right, let's get our dudes aligned. Spotter 1 is at E95. Yes, hello, baby. Hello. About there. Spotter 2K860. There. Then spotter 3D246. Okay. Infantry 1 is from spotter 1. We're gonna go 2.91. Sorry, 291. Very different number. So, and then from spotter 2. Oh, that's 283. Now they're off by as much as 0.5, so it's not terrible. But it could be an issue. Okay, so from spotter 2, we're gonna go 276. From spotter 3, 340. Let's infantry 2 maybe here. Then infantry 3 from spotter 1. Oh, geez. Let's clear our markings here. Get our compass out. From spotter 1, they're 4.05. So, and from spotter 3, 4.47. Which is this whole place, but would be here or here. So we're going to start with these two, but we don't know anything about 4 and 5 yet. Oh man, we can have 2 shells loaded. Oh, we're going to need to request shells. Well, that seems entirely unnecessary. Supposed to be, they're active in an urban area. It feels like they've got to be in here. Oh, dang. Okay. Wait. Friendly urban. Okay. We want... If I had to guess, they're going to be here. What does the bearing refer to here? Let's put ourselves properly at I-653 here. So in theory, what we want is about P635, but I don't know exactly what we're doing here. Oh. Oh, blast radius. Neat. Well, they're all infantry, so high explosive would be kind of what we do in here. Okay, we're gonna science. We're gonna try to figure out how this works. Then flying across B6. Is there like a marker of an airfield around somewhere? I mean, ideally it would be this line. So we're gonna say bearing 99.7. Again, I don't know what to do. We're gonna find out. Okay, it did what we wanted it to. Sweet. Good guess. So this is number 4. We definitely need to be careful about 4 here because there's civvies, and if we're firing HE, yeah, that could easily hit the civvies. So we're going to want to fire a little low. Probably there for number 4. Oh, for science. Just so. All right, so we want HE shell. Drill shell. Go. Bearing to target is 2 253.6. Infantry target. Distance is 4.8. Need the 1 powder charge. Oh, okay. It gives us all the information now. Okay. Need 1 powder charge. $57.6 once that's loaded. $53.6. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I do like how we can see some landscape out of the window there. $53.6. Elevation of 57.6. I was told by somebody with experience of modern tanks, or at least tanks in general, you've got, so we've got like hydraulic mechanisms here in similar where I can turn small levers and I'm getting massive results. There's a whole lot of machinery in the back. But then there's also manual cranking where it is purely me turning that lever and the corresponding mechanics that cause it to rotate. There's no extra stuff. And that the no extra stuff is like death to try to do it. Or at least suffering. Okay. 7.6, 253.6. HE shell with 1 powder charge. Yep. 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 Lock and load. Shoot the gun. Hey, we did good. All right, next next victim. Tree 4 removed. Okay, I need another Splody. Keep the Splody requisition here. I know, right? How many, like, you know, bread protests are going to be destroyed by the enemy? Let's see. We've blown up 1. There's 5. We're going to need at least... at least that many. All right. Let's... All right, next victim. Is 271.7. Target is infantry. We are 7.22 away. Minimal use of resources. Go. I'm enjoying this for a similar... Wow, it is... Okay, I turned it way down, game. Well, clearly that's not the thing. So, we'll put you back where you were, and we're going to do that. At least that's not the entirety of the thing. Like, I like the tactile, you know, the big chunky sound, but I also want to be able to hear anything else. .7. Hey, we need to be at 43.32. Spin, 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 spin. Okay. HE with 2 powder charges in. We've got 43.32 and 271.7. G again. So click, 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 click. Pull and pull. I like the photos, how they're laid out showing us like they're lined up. They are the actual terrain. Oh, that's a big hole. Oh yeah, yeah. We are creating craters. Forward observers report a probable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Recon flight over P4. Keep losing track of where things are. P4. Let's... E4 is here. Kind of useful. Here, let's... $255. What? Oh, okay. Symbols mean things. Is that an underground marker? Yes. Right, let's get ourselves an AP shell. Armor piercing, minimal bursting charge. Neat. Get you loaded. B105 6.87. One. Eight, 7. Two powder charges, AP shell 105.1, 6.87, and we are that one, I think. Yes. That one. I don't know if it matters. Okay, we have our AP shell loaded. We need 2 powder charges. Okay, we have 2 powder charges loaded. In they go. The machinery is great. I was saying before we got drowned out, but it's the reason I liked that, oh, I can't remember the name of the Room games, is it's very physically mechanical. 5, we need... Like, you know, you can see the parts moving in the background there as well. Rotate, 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 rotate. One, and we need to be... Oh, we were really close. .22. AP shell. Okay, we're gonna shoot. We're using an AP shell. We are at 105.1. We're at 41.22. Ready to fire. Lock. And shoot. Boom. Got 3 and 4. We don't know where 5 is. Destroyed. 3 hostile infantry units remain. We don't know. So I would presume 5 is somewhere here up through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in B4, and we're going to fly up. B4 bearing, we're going to say 0. Nice. If I had lined it up a little better, I would have been able to find them as well. What I should have done is, well, this one would have made that tricky. But we have confirmed where all of them are now. Oh, you're tricky. You are real tricky. Oh, we are probably going to hit them. Oh, well. I could use an AP shell on them. It said minimal burst radius. Like, it's effectively nil, but I might be able to do that. I'm gonna try. Not too concerned about getting all of the medals. We will try to get everything we can, though. All right, let's see if we can do that. Okay, we're still firing an AP shell. We want bearing 299.1. Target is infantry. R7.83. Two powder charges. Oh, you can't draw on the AP shells. Don't know if will work, but we're about to find out. Well. $299.1. Multitasking. Rotation is more time intensive. It's much easier to do the set and forget over there. $99.1 and 46.98. A46. Okay. We're going to shoot the gun using an AP shell. 299.1 at 46.98. Can we avoid collateral damage? Nope. Friendly destroyed, yeah. I tried. Should have aimed a little higher. Omelets, eggs, you know. We really want AP shells for most of these, but... Or at least it would be convenient to use AP shells for most of these, but... We're really not making it easy. Being all close to things I'm supposed to shell into oblivion. I know, right? Being a nuisance, that's what they are. This is for number 2. They didn't want to be blown up. They should move. One HE shell. We need 2 charges. Calculate. One and 2. It's going to be right about in the same area. based on some of the screenshots and videos, that there are times when the amount of time you're spending doing this is important. There were like counter battery timers, before they shoot back. Okay, we're gonna shoot something using HE shells. We're aiming in the right direction. Got the right height. Lock. And shoot. I mean, so far we haven't missed. If anything, we've been extra destructive. Quite literally more bang for their buck, you know? Alright, what are you whining about now? Okay, direct hit. Yes, yes. Good. Last victim. We're gonna aim just here. I'm gonna do this because with my luck there's somebody like right on the edge of the map that I can't quite see that is gonna get caught in it if I direct hit them. I'm playing the biggest KV2. Okay. So that's our new one here. It's our 259. Yes, yes. .2. HE shell bearing is 259. Way there, 259.1. Infantry again, 2 charges. I mean, I didn't waste any ammo, at least. It's one of the games I've been looking forward to. The other one has a ridiculously long name, but it's like you're in an orbital defense cannon doing similar stuff. Kind of Papers, Please, but with a giant cannon. PVKK, yes. I am interested in that one as well. Go. 49.1. It's more, there are like spaceships that are passing by or landing, and you need to decide whether you will emphatically tell them not to land permanently. That bothers me. The 0 is off center. The 0 is slightly lower. Yeah, akin to that, but instead of, like, you know, having the people take them away, you just blow them up. At least that's my understanding of it. Okay, 49.2. All right, we're gonna shoot things. We're using HE shell. We're at 259.1, 49.2, armed, block, explode. Hope I didn't mess it up by not clearing that valve properly. I mean, I've got some leeway as long as it gets there. So CBM, somebody over on the Twitch side mentioned there's already a Nexus mod for multiplayer, and the developer on their update roadmap does have multiplayer eventually. Sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate from this point. Stand down. Is the static in the music coming through for you guys? I might need to fiddle with things. I'm getting some audio glitches. I don't know if it's the game that doesn't like it or if just my audio is flaking out. The stream call out that I made was for on the Discord was a World of Tanks reference to the we're gonna suppress camping. I played War Thunder as well. Amusing enough. Just on my side, then. Unfortunate. The cat end up. I like this. Castile calls. Will you will answer. Those who answer the call voluntarily will be remembered as heroes. The general encourages you to be remembered as a hero. Royal City is restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarchist occupation from its streets. The city, His Majesty the King, was pleased to learn, is almost majority intact. So this is the first time we didn't get the other side did it. If for no other reason, then it sounds at least as heroic to say we cleared them out of our city. For sale, maps of Madrid. Lost, small apartment. Last seen intact before Tuesday evening. Reward offered for usable bricks. Explosions. For sale, one slightly used crater. Ideal for pond, cellar, or conversation piece. Children's toys recovered from various locations, cleaned and ready. Oof. I feel like they're saying they lost it over a large radius around a crater. Loud noises build character. Trust what you are told. What you see is unverified. Do not trust your lying eyes. This is fine. Official assessment of the current situation remains unchanged. I didn't get austere service. I spent more requisition than was absolutely necessary. Ooh, I've unlocked incendiary shells. War crimes. I'll take it, though. Enemy forces have deployed artillery across the river in response to recent operations. This was anticipated. Iron Nest has been cleared for active engagement under direct fire circumstances. Okay, well, this is the counter battery thing I was talking about. Restore master power switch to on before proceeding. Enemy forces have deployed. Prioritize artillery. Okay. We are here. Spotter, spotter, spotter. My first shell lands. We will have enemy artillery active. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dear Iron Nest, while advancing, I fell into one of your footprints outside place and twisted my ankle. While I was trying to climb back out, a shell landed where my squab was standing. I'm now the only one left. I can still hear them. I don't know if I'll ever stop hearing them. Everyone keeps telling me I was lucky. My mother would have said it wasn't luck. She would have said God put that hole there to save me. But God didn't put that hole there. You did. I mean, we are kind of at, 40k knight to small titan size given this thing. So we are kind of in God Machine territory. Here, spotter 1 is in R10 at 00. Spotter 2 is at L6 at 1, 0. Zero. All right, dead. Thanks for swinging through. A175. A1 at 7.5. So then artillery 1 from spotter 1, 205. And from spotter 2, 93. We're gonna get them all into place so I can just start taking pot shots at them. Okay, so from spotter 1 we have 1 to 84. Yeah, there could be some real fun with multiplayer on this. Then from spotter 3 we have 48. By 48. Then from spotter, the last one's going to be a pain in the butt. How big is this vehicle? Unclear, but at least the scale of the weaponry is such that I could easily climb into the barrel of the gun. Like, with room to spare. Okay, given the way that the rules of this are laid out, it's probably right around there. Okay, and we are at I653. We are effectively still at I653. Okay, and but hello, Luffs, hello. Whoops, whoops. 85.3, 94, okay. Okay. Like, We have a good indication of what kind of shells we should be using for different things. I mean, one would presume high explosive would deal with field artillery. But I don't know if we're dealing with field artillery or if we're dealing with something like this that is presumably chonky. Ignites a fire on impact. Chance to spread. Ooh. A manual somewhere. I am going to presume an HE shell is sufficient for artillery. Have powder charges? We do. We don't need more powder. Artillery isn't known for being chunky, so... 1, 2, 3. He shall... We're gonna science something real quick here. 1... Okay, we can have multiple. Excellent. This will give me an opportunity to decide the sequence, because if I can minimize the amount of, like, rotation that I'm doing, I can fire faster. Okie doke. .58. Bearing 94.4. I think that's what their icon is. I don't think we actually need to worry about the... Okay, yeah. Black dot is artillery. Oh. Then... Yeah, I think this order is going to be what we want. 3, 1. Because we want to minimize the amount of rotation we do. That can take a while and is more annoying. 0.31 at 85.3. 8.31, 85.3, 2 powder charges, and we go. And then 11.38. Three powder charges at 80.1. This game generally doesn't have a whole lot of urgency, folks, so if you have questions or just want to chat or anything like that, feel free. Do. 1. 2. 3. 'Here you go. 1, 2, 3. In you go. Okay, and we need to be at 94.4. Little jolt there, little hiccup. I like how the giant walking artillery battery is just a one guy operation. Just me in here. Or 8. One thing we could also have done is load at least one shell in the right and get its elevation ready. You know, hindsight. 39.48, 94.4. HE shell. What? What? Oh dear. Oh, I used too much powder. 85.3. $49. And then it is 85. Oh, and we were off target too. 85.3. 9.6. HE shell 85.3. 49.86. Ready, lock, fire. It's traveling in the right direction, at least. Okay. Got that one. This is the 3. Okay, and for this one we need 80.1. $45 or thereabouts. $45.52. Mission HE shell 80.1, 45.52. The right direction. We're gonna go should have kept that card. Bearing is 94.4. .4, 6.59. Okay. Go. Come on now. 94. Okay, we're gonna fire. We have an HE shell loaded. 94.4 and 39.54. Lock and shoot. Looks like we're on target. We've revealed at least one infantry squad. Four hostile units. Destroy remaining elements and stand by. Okay, from here there is something. Okay, that was the other artillery that it spotted. Some more things across the river. We didn't get any intel from here, so we're gonna send a flyover. We're gonna start from N4 and maybe go that way. Yeah. So we'll do N4 with a bearing of 121. It could have gone a lot further back. But that did pass over this town, which is good. If we do, let's say, T3 and 338. That was 338, wasn't it? Yeah, let's do 344 instead. What? Oh. Well, we're certainly not getting points for thriftiness. Two. Well, we found two of them. be L3 up through here. L3 at 29. You know what? We're just gonna shoot some dudes. Maybe we'll get I don't see any friendlies. They're slightly more expensive, but come on. It's red. Do. We're gonna make extra sure. We're gonna make extra sure that we get them. .9, 5.8. And we're looking at infantry. I didn't mean to switch the shell, but... Oh, 110... Okay, if you grab it when it's moving, you will get the pressure jolt. But there is the possibility that that's what you need to do sometimes. Just force it to stop. Okay. Okay, checklist. 38.4, 34.8, 110.9, incendiary shell. Clock. Shoost. Show me the war crimes. I mean, there's a bunch of farm fields out there. Farm fields burn good. Fire spreading. Uh, 90.6 and 7.21. It's kind of a chill game. You wouldn't think so, but hey, here we are. Powder charges. Cool. $6.43. Oh, well, I did want it to go further. $3.26. Okay, 90.6 bearing, 43.26 incendiary shell. I guess they gotta be up in here or down in here. Oh, hey, found them. Artillery units. Ideally, this time we don't screw it up. Four. Five, four, facing 92.8. One, and then we are at 7.36. At 85.7. Shorter, ultimately, we're gonna stick with this one though. 92.8. Whoops, that's gonna suck in a minute. 2 powder charges, 1 and 2. Send those in. 3924. Okay, 3924, 92.8. Next heading is 85.7. That one. HE shell. 2 powder charges. Load it in. We won't have to elevate much past what we've got. Do. Oh, neat. You can see down fully. Already at 85.7. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. Okay, so we are at 44.16, 85.7. Oh, there's the timer. Two hostile units remain. Huh. Alright, well, we're gonna do Q10 and we're gonna go that way. Q10 at, we're gonna say 247. Wait, can't be 10. Oh, it is. Huh. Does it let me have 0 then? Okay, we can't do the map edge on the top. Changes my bearing. Why can I not do 10? Weird. Well, is what is. We'll do Q9 at 263. Fine, fine, fine. Seriously? Okay, R1 at 278. gonna find him eventually. Oh yeah, I think you're so smart. Blow you up good. Teach you to exist. It's the one that's 125.9. We're going to remove these to avoid any mistakes. 8.69. Bearing is 125.9. Targets, HE shells, 2 powder charges needed for that distance. Okie dokie. In you go. Oh. I keep pulling this one. I need to pull that one. You. In we go. $25. Round and round. 125.9. We want 52. Nice. $52.14. 125.9, 52.14. Got an HE shell loaded. I've covered this whole map. Get exploded. No, it's this one. Well, let's see our scorecard. Oh yeah, those things are big. World Press reacts. Extraordinary. Alarming. What exactly is that? International correspondents have described Iron Nest's debut as terrifying, deeply unsettling, and not something we were prepared to see on a Tuesday. His Majesty the King is said to have suggested that other delegations need not request a brochure, as the demonstration was, in his words, fairly self-explanatory. Foreign observers stunned by Iron Nest's might. A new era of warfare, the general declares, as the world scrambles to respond to the unveiling. General vows Iron Nest project is exclusively a preemptive self-defense measure. One's for sale, one slightly used crater. Mystery meat, roof gone, work in the sun. Adaptation is patriotism. The Iron Nest, a shield, not a sword, the general insists. Described by international observers as the most formidable land-based weapon platform ever deployed in human history, the Iron Nest fired its guns in anger for the first time yesterday, forced into action by anti-monarchist aggression. I did not build it to use it, the general stated. I built it in the hopes that I would never have to. He then confirmed that the Iron Nest remains exclusively a preemptive self-defense measure and did not take further questions. Always be vigilant. Bread prices stable, except where explosive. We saw that one previously. Somehow the bread is exploding. We did not get austere service. Yep. High capacity, high explosive shell. Thin walled, maximum bursting charge. Bigger booms. We got our salvo. We got our counter battery. Yep. With time to spare. Yeah, this one's got to be a pain to get. There's a degree of luck involved, you know? But with that, though, we're going to wrap up for the day. This is fun. This is fun. I'm most interested, though, in multiplayer. If you can get, like, multiple people playing, especially if they lock you to stations. Like, each person is only allowed to touch particular stations. That could be even more interesting. You know, you could have a person at the plotting station, a person at the shells, a person at the rotation. I mean, you could have plotting, computer, shells, elevation, and rotation, and then like firing or something as like the final marker. Distribute them amongst limited people and have it be like a snap to kind of operation, or make it so that you're just not allowed to touch one that you can't. Could be very interesting. We'll see how they ultimately do it, though. I feel like there's not really any wrong answers on that pattern. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I have to figure out what's going on with my sound. My headphones seem to be flaking on me. But yeah, so next stream is tomorrow, same general time, unless I decide that I want to start earlier. I'll try to notify in advance if we want to try to go earlier. We're going to try a game called Routine, which is supposed to be kind of horror in some fashion, at least. It looked interesting. We'll see how that do. This week has largely been figure out what else we want to play. So far, Endocopia is definitely getting another stream this coming week. We'll see if Routine does. I think we're going to wait and see on PAX Autocratica. There's, as far as like entertainment on stream, it's kind of grindy, kind of repetitive so far. So unless they change something, it's probably going to be set aside as far as the stream is concerned. I don't mind that kind of gameplay personally, but you know, we want it to be exciting to watch. Though that said, I did enjoy this one. Unless we get the multiplayer rolling or something like that, probably won't see more of this in the immediate future. Decision subject to change. But with that said, folks, I hope you had a good time today. This was fun to play. It is oddly relaxing, even when the timer is ticking, that it is, you know, plot the things out, just be methodical about it, go through the motions. There is something to be said for that. But if you like what you saw and would like to see more, remember to like, follow, subscribe, comment. All of that stuff does help the channel. So I'd appreciate it if you press those buttons. And with that, I hope the rest of your day is good, and I'll see you next time.